Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. So this video is gonna be kind of a random one. I'm gonna start here with some announcements, but I'll put the kind of, I think they're called chapters down below so you can click ahead or whatever. So the last video I made, if you want to check it out, go give it a watch. Towards the end of that video, I kind of asked some questions. I kind of gave some life updates. I kind of talked about what I'm going to be doing for the next 6 to 12 months of my life and asked if you guys want to see video content about it. The vast, overwhelming majority of people were like, yeah, film it, make videos on everything. So what that is construction of a house. Bought some property and I'm really going to be turning it into a homestead, but it's land and I'm going to be building a house. And when I say I'm going to be building a house, I mean I am going to be doing a lot of the work of building the house. I'm going to hire some subs and stuff, but I'm essentially acting as the general contractor and I will be physically building a lot of it. So as I'm doing that, I have like a tiny background in construction, not much, but I think I can figure a lot of it out utilizing some other professionals. So I'm going to outline some of that content as well as just building out the other stuff. I planted an orchard. I'm going to be building chicken coop V 3.0. I'm building a barn shop garage kind of thing and plants, and it's going to be, you know, it's kind of, I feel like it's the highest tier of preparedness, right? Getting your kind of homestead in order. And being that this channel is the last line of defense, and I've, you know, people kind of know me as a prepper, I guess, probably. It really made a lot of sense, and it fit, in my mind, it fit really well with what I do. And apparently a lot of you guys think that as well. So that content is coming up. So I appreciate all the feedback on that last video. This video is going to be random, just at the property, honestly, just taking care of some downed trees. I wasn't really planning to make a video, but I filmed a little bit and was like, maybe I'll throw something together. I ended up just throwing something together. But this is another video where I'm just kind of looking for feedback from you guys, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see, what other channels do. Like we've kind of talked about a bunch. I'm going to make videos on whatever I want to make videos about, but as often as possible, I'd like those videos to be more enjoyable for you and for me to understand and know what is most enjoyable for you. What helps me is when you comment down below and let me know what you could do without, what you would like to see. And my feelings won't get hurt if you're like, you know, that part sucked. Cool, sweet, I'll try not to do that again. So I appreciate the feedback on that. And the other feedback was, I hope you don't stop doing adventures and stuff. I won't. Actually, we're gonna go camping tonight, probably tomorrow night, actually, because it's getting kind of late in the day. And adventure content, trucks, rigs, gear, all that stuff is gonna continue on. This channel was kind of founded on gear, really. So as often as possible through all these builds, in this video actually, I'm gonna be talking about gear. I'm gonna be showing gear in use and talking about what I like and don't like, because it's kind of foundational to what I do here on YouTube. And I'm not really a clickbait guy or anything like that, so hopefully you'll know what the videos are about from the title and from the thumbnail. I'll probably try and break things into playlists so you can watch what you want to watch and not watch what you don't want to watch. But since this is kind of how I support myself, I do appreciate you watching my videos, even if it's for a little bit. Maybe you'll learn a little bit of something, hit that thumbs up button, all that, you know, all that stuff. I really do appreciate that, and especially, I'm saying it a bunch this video, but especially I appreciate the feedback down in the comments. Quick update also, I got a new hat here. It's probably my favorite hat. It is I got it in 2 colors. It's a mesh back trucker, but it's like a topographic print. This is like the tan one. This is like the gray one. On my website, I'll link those down below. They're a limited run. If they're super popular, I may restock them or something, but yeah. Quick announcement. And then we'll just get into this little random video, and I hope you like it. So this, since my property is just land, no water here or anything, though there is the creek down over there, I was searching for the best, most cost-effective water solution, basically to get water from my house out to here. And this is actually the cheapest and kind of nicest, honestly, water carrier. This is really for septic. So this is like for emptying septic out of like an RV, basically. So if you're not near a tank or whatever, you have overflow or it's too far, you put it into this and then you drain this into the dump station. I'm just using it for water though. So I bought a little spigot and drilled a hole and put it in there. And this thing is nice because it lays flat. So it can fit under there. And this I think is 21 gallons that it holds. So with the spigot here, obviously, then I fill up these. I tried hooking a hose to it, but it's such low pressure. I thought maybe up here, up higher, the ground slopes that way, there'd be enough pressure to like use a hose, like kind of, but not really. Quick update on the trees if you're interested. So this is the pear. This is like the combo pear. It's part, let's see here, part Asian, part Bartlett. And these were all bare root. They're basically just like sticks that you plant in the ground, which from my experience do really well. They do better than the ones that come with branches and everything. So they pre-prune them and then you plant them and then they start growing. So they're all obviously in their early stages. This is an apple, it's a red Fuji. And these are all dwarf varieties. This is a Honeycrisp. This is another red Fuji. So you need pollinators. Most apples, a lot of fruits in general, won't pollinate and produce fruit unless they have cross pollinators. So that's another Honeycrisp. So I kind of planted them every other. And this is a Starkspur Arkansas Black. So these are all pollinators of each other. The only tree that looks like it's not going to do anything is the most expensive tree I bought, which is this Reliance Peach. So this is a Moonglow pear, and then these are a bunch of cherry trees, I think. Oh no, that's the Bartlett pear. These two pears are cross-pollinators, and I was going to get another peach tree. This is a sweet cherry, and then these are cherries, a Bing and something else. Cool. My dad came out to help me out, so I grabbed a few things. He's down there cutting up some trees for me. Let's see what I got now. Oh, luxury. So here's the meadow. That's the seasonal creek. A little rattle going on. Okay, so my dad's actually gonna just take some of this that we cut. This is my dad. You've never seen him on the channel. My dad Ken, but he's local and he helps me with a lot of random little projects because he's retired and likes spending time with me, he says. But I'm gonna stay and just go until my chainsaw's out of gas, and then pack it up for the night. So, see you guys in a sec. This little rig is so good for stuff like this. Not that my property's so big that I really need it, but it is nice. I'm about due for kind of showing you guys an update of things on this. And even though I talk about the van being the ultimate base camp, so to speak, the truck, the nice thing about the truck, I mean, the van has a fridge too, but the nice thing about the truck is this, still probably my favorite feature. I've been here for, what time is it? I've been here for about 4 hours. This is still cold. Love it. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. You guys know because I've talked about it, but for those that haven't seen it, this is a Dometic fridge that fits right into here. And it's one of my favorite things about the truck. So the mosquitoes are out in force now, so I probably won't work for too much longer because they're eating my legs alive. They love this Korean blood. Here's the little meadow behind my yard. So my house would be up there. And this is where all the wood we're just processing is. And then the creek is down here. I'm gonna go soak my feet for a sec. Cold. So sad the creek is drying up a little bit. It's a seasonal creek apparently. Most of the season though. Had water in it all winter. It smells so nice down here. Like minty. But apparently it starts drying up July unless monsoon season comes. So I'm gonna enjoy it. Enjoy it while I have it. Croc life. So here's that water thing that I was showing earlier. And then my couple of chainsaws. This is just a Dewalt electric chainsaw. The 60 volt. It's really handy for just little stuff. And then this is a Husqvarna Rancher 460. And I need to sharpen them both. But yeah, these are the straps that I like. These are my favorite. Just super fast and easy to use. I'll link to them down below. They're short though, only like 6 feet. Anyway, I'm loaded up. I'll probably come back tomorrow, do a little bit more work. I gotta put all these fences back on these trees before I leave, but the sun is going down. It's too bright for you to see, but going down over there. Nice day. Nice day. This tree is super old and dead, so limbing with an axe is actually a fair bit more work than I anticipated. So I'll probably just grab the electric Dewalt and make a little work of these branches. There's a lot of really nice things about the electric. It's quiet, it's light, but it doesn't handle cutting through hard stuff, like big hard stuff, very easily. But little branches and stuff or smaller trees, it's great. So, probably don't want to stand on top of a log when you do this again. Not a lumberjack or anything like that. But I did make sure not to cut any of the branches that looked like they were supporting the tree. I don't want to cut some branch and then this log like rolls down the hill while I'm on top of it. I think some storms are rolling in. Bunch of rolling thunder that way behind me. I don't know if you can see. Super dark. Anyway, whew. Just getting the branches and moving them into a big pile, I'll show you in a second, is the hardest part by far of all this stuff. I like these gloves. These are the Mechanics Impacts. These are kind of, I like wearing gloves just because you fall into things or hit things or just grab something. There's a bunch of thorns over here, maybe some raspberry bushes, but I can just kind of rip through. But these ones are both, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it's focusing, both getting holy. They've put in a lot of hours, so I'll need to swap them out. All right, so here's the pile. You can't really tell. You can never really tell how big it is, but that's the General right here in the back of it. And yeah, got most of the branches cut off. I was kind of bummed. I didn't really look at this tree up close before. I was hoping I could use this all as firewood, but it's no good, unfortunately. I think this tree will be all right. There's a couple other pretty big down trees on the property that I'll buck and split and turn into firewood. But I actually really like this little area once it's cleaned up. I don't know how much you can tell on camera, but there's a bunch of granite. Like this whole area is really there's several really big granite chunks, like this whole granite slab from there over to there. I like little rock outcroppings, and I was already envisioning putting like a jump up there and then having a little rock section for mountain bikes. So yeah, I do gotta take care of the rest of this through here at some point. It's crazy, this tree got blown over at some point. You can just see these big old rocks all up in these roots. Anyway, this is a cool little area. I'm sure you guys aren't nearly as intrigued or interested or passionate about like little cool areas on property, but this property's got a bunch of open space, a creek, and you know, a little kind of meadow down here, which I don't know if you can tell on camera, but a bunch of these flowers. It's actually super pretty. Those are all through here. More thunder, I don't know if you can hear it. But anyway, I think once I clean this little section, again, the house is gonna be right up there. So this will be kind of out the back door, come down. And I think I can make a pretty cool little area here eventually, just to hang out. The older I get, the more I just like to hang out. I was talking to my parents in Ashley. One of my favorite things is just like walking around the property, as weird as that is. Crocs. This is a brand new one. I like to spray paint these Fiskars, these 28-inch chopping axes orange, so I don't lose them as easy. All right, let's try and get this thing loaded up and back home before I get rained on. Okay, well, all loaded up, ready to go. Today's my birthday, actually, so I am a little late. I gotta go. So, think I'm just gonna wrap that video up here. It was a random one. I don't do a whole lot of these kind of videos where it's just like doing stuff, but I kind of want to. So let me know like what aspects, you hear that? I don't know what aspects of these types of videos, whether it's like that other people do that you like, or that I do that you like, or that you want to see, and chances are I can do it. So let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I'll link to everything down below that I used. If you're wondering about this nerdy shirt, I think they're called sun shirts, and I just wear them so I don't get killed by the sun, because I hate sunscreen. It's just like, ugh, gross, I don't like it. So I wore this, and it kind of covers your neck and everything, if you care, and it protects your arms a little bit when I'm carrying all this brush. But yeah, all right guys, until next time, take care.